What we're finding day in and day out is that poverty is becoming more urban. People are going to where there are opportunities. La Puya is a community that's on the outskirts of Santo Domingo. You're coming into La Puya and the streets get narrow and narrow. You begin to walk downstairs. There's actually, according to the young people, 160 stairs, and you just continue to walk down farther and farther. And the houses get poorer and poorer, and the infrastructure is poorer and poorer. And when you get down, you see water, you'll see a proliferation of mosquitoes and other insects that carry diseases that are all part of the Millennium Development Goals, like tuberculosis and malaria and dengue, particularly in the case of mosquitoes. And what you see is garbage. You see poor sanitation.
She's telling me that, yeah, that there have been kids that have died due to taking a shower playing with the water of La Cañada, of the river.
You have here a lot of childhood diarrhea, a lot of adult diarrhea, and a lot of skin conditions, and all those things come right from that water. You know, a lot of filth in the water here. The sewage from this community, especially the backside of the hill, drains right into that.
She lost a kid 2 years ago due to playing or drinking with the water of the river. It was too late when she took him to the doctor.
This is simply unacceptable. Why do we have this situation?
It's an extreme lack of education. You can tell the people how dirty it is, but I've actually told people that water's full of germs, and they've looked at it and said, show me, I can't see any microbes in there.
You know, every kid has the right to play, to enjoy themselves. But when these kids in that cañada, the only place they can play, they're making themselves sick. You know, they're all killing themselves.
What we learned when we went to La Puya and other communities like it was that this is a multidimensional problem. It's about a lack of access to services, education, healthcare, infrastructure, electricity, energy, human rights, how women are treated, how children are treated. It's about your home, the roads, access in and out of your community, to be able to live, to be productive. What we've learned is that to achieve one MDG, we're going to need to achieve all MDGs.
The President realized this is a multi-sectoral issue. It's not just about one sector. It really needs everybody's involvement. So he created the Presidential Commission, which means that all the sectors that have to do with the goals, that have some kind of contribution to make, were all put together to really transform this idea of the goals into real action plans.
De los objetivos del milenio y el desarrollo sostenible, con la finalidad de brindarle todo el apoyo que se requiera a los fines de conquistar estos objetivos o estas metas.
President Fernandez, I think, very wisely and boldly put it at presidential level. Said there will be a presidential commission. This is a core objective politically of the country.
Additionally, what we realized is that we need to address issues that are really not taken into consideration word for word within the Millennium Development Goals. We have an energy crisis in the Dominican Republic. We import 100% of our petroleum. The energy crisis is preventing us from being able to finance our development. Additionally, one of the biggest things is migration. If you were to go to the border in the province of Dajabon in the north, you would see that our border is very porous. You would see thousands of Haitians, men, women, and children crossing the border because they're in search of a better life, a better opportunity. And you would see that they're very impoverished, carrying diseases like malaria and dengue, HIV/AIDS. You would see pregnant women, one after the other, in search of quality health care to be able to live their fundamental right of giving birth to their child.
Sometimes we receive a group of people from Haiti, pregnant women, 10, 15 maybe, all together in one group who come in here to give birth in this country.
¿Por dónde tú cruzaste? ¿Por Dajabón?
Sí.
¿Caminando o por el puente?
Sí.
She crossed over the bridge of Dajabón, she walked over.
Here in the Dominican Republic, Haitians are not denied in our public hospitals. Pregnant women, when they enter a Dominican hospital in Santiago or any other municipality here, they're not denied service. They do receive medical care, health care, and when they receive it, unfortunately, some of the Haitian women die.
En este año, 2006,
Within this year, 2006, to this date, there have been 13 maternal deaths.
7 de las cuales,
7 of these 13 deaths were Haitian women.
entonces, este año sí.
What that does is it raises the indicators and drives our maternal mortality rate very high. Right now it's 178 deaths for 100,000 live births. What does that mean? That means that we have one of the highest maternal mortality rates in Latin America and the Caribbean.
The big issue is, given the situation in Haiti, I think this country is doing what it can, but it needs the help of the whole international community, not only to help Haiti, but also to help the DR to help Haiti.